Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Oklahoma City Thunder beating the Miami Heat 104 to 97. The Miami Heat go to 13 and 12, and the Thunder goes to 22 and 5. And Jimmy Butler did leave this game early and did not return. He only played 7 minutes. This game looks a lot closer than it really was when you look at the scoreboard. But other than that, the Thunder won the first quarter 30-25. The Heat won the second quarter 22-20. The Thunder won the third quarter 31-23. And then the Heat won the fourth quarter 27-23. But it was about too little too late at that point. And it's mainly because Jalen Williams had 33 points, plus one and plus minus. One personal foul, four turnovers, one block, four assists, six rebounds. One of them was offensive. 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from three, 12 of 25 from the field. He did a great job scoring the ball, hitting the mid ranges, hitting the threes, getting to the free throw line. He also did some decent playmaking tonight. Isaiah Hartenstein had the floater going, but he also rebounded real well again. 13 points, plus four and plus minus. He did have four personal fouls, one steal, two assists, 18 rebounds. So a double double for him. Five of them was offensive out of the 18. 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 4 of 6 from the field. Shea wasn't the MVP of this game, but he did have a game where he was really looking for a shot and he missed a bunch of shots. He hasn't been as efficient as you would like him to be the last couple games, but he still did get 25 points, plus 14 and plus minus, one personal foul, three turnovers, two steals, four assists, seven rebounds, two was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 of 9 from three, 10 of 25 from the field. Luguentz Dort played his game, played his role, and did that successfully tonight. 14 points plus 10 and plus minus. He had five personal fouls, so he played 32 minutes. Two steals, one rebound. It was offensive. 4 of 5 from three, 5 of 7 from the field. Cason Wallace, 2 points, minus one and plus minus. One personal foul, one turnover, two blocks, four assists, two rebounds, 1 of 2 from the field. Kenrich Williams, 5 points, plus 13 and plus minus. Two personal fouls, one turnover, one steal, four assists, three rebounds. One was offensive, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, 2 of 5 from the field. Alex Caruso continues to struggle from three, but he did have 4 points, minus three and plus minus, two turnovers, two blocks, two steals, five assists, three rebounds. One of them was offensive. 0 of 2 from the three-point line, 2 of 5 from the field. Isaiah Joe, 3 points, plus 10. Yeah, plus minus, one personal foul, two rebounds, 1 of 5 from three, 1 of 6 from the field. Aaron Wiggins, 3 points, plus two and plus minus, three rebounds, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, and that was his only field goals, no free throws. And AJ Mitchell, 2 points, minus 15 and plus minus, two personal fouls, three turnovers, one assist, three rebounds. One of them was offensive, 0 of 1 from three-point line, 1 of 2 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision, 39 of 86, 45% from the field, 14 of 34, 41% from three, 12 of 17, 70% from the free throw line, 48 rebounds, 24 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 14 turnovers, 17 personal fouls, and 104 points. The Miami Heat, the team that came close when it looks at the scoreboard, but the game was really out of reach for them for majority of it. Duncan Robinson, 13 points, minus three and plus minus, one personal foul, six assists, three rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Really made some bad decisions when it comes to 3-point shooting, and he was 4 of 14 from the field. He made a couple layups and he made a couple threes, but that was really it for him. Actually, he missed one layup and Bam tipped it in, so that doesn't count as a make. May count as a make for Bam, so I was like he made a layup. Haywood Highsmith, 3 points, minus nine and plus minus, one personal foul, three turnovers, one steal, five rebounds, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. Those his only field goal attempts. Jimmy Butler, 0 points, minus three and plus minus, two assists. He only played 7 minutes, like I said, but I just want to read his stat line because he did contribute. Bam Adebayo, 17 points, plus five and plus minus, two personal fouls, six turnovers, one block, one steal, one assist, 10 rebounds, so a double double. Three of them was offensive. 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from three, 7 of 11 from the field. Tyler Hero was their best player offensively tonight. He did have 28 points and 12 rebounds. He was stroking a couple threes, but didn't shoot overall that well from three. -2 and plus minus, one personal foul, 3 steals, 5 assists. He did have 12 rebounds, so 20 and 10 for Tyler Hero. You don't see that every day, but he was able to get it done today. They needed it. 3 offensive rebound, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 11 of 24 from the field. Kevin Love came in and only played 3 minutes. He was -8 and plus minus, no points, 1 turnover, no rebounds or anything like that. Nikola Jovic, 7 points, -3 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 rebound, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 of 4 from three, 2 of 7 from the field. Terry Rozier, 7 points +2 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. 1 of was offensive, 1 of 4 from the 3-point line, 3 of 10 from the field. Drew Smith, 13 points, was the only guy off the Heat's bench to score in double figures tonight. -9 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 4 assists, 3 of 4 from the 3-point line, 5 of 6 from the field. Jaime Jaquez Jr., 9 points, -5 and plus minus, 5 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 6 rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from three, 3 of 8 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play today because the coaches made that decision. 36 of 83, 43% from the field, 12 of 40, 30% from three, 13 of 20, 65% from the free throw line, 41 rebounds, 20 assists, 9 steals, 3 blocks, 18 turnovers, and 16 personal fouls. And the Thunder bouncing back and getting to where they need to get to, which is in the win column, and they did that very good today. Nothing really crazy in this game. You just like the fact that the Heat kept going out there competing, kept trying to find a way to score, trying a way to cut the lead, trying to find a way to get back into the game. And the Thunder didn't allow that to happen. They kept coming and coming and coming and finding ways to put the ball in the basket and play great defense. The Thunder really established themselves early in this game, and it was over very quickly. And I like that. The killer instinct is something you have to have when you're trying to show that you a championship contender, and you want to prove that to yourself, and it builds good habits that allow you to continue to go forward or go back and stop you from going backwards. And that's what you have to do if you want to be a championship team, even if it's next year, even if it's 2 years from now. You have to have the right mentality. You have to make sure you guys are always on the same page, figuring everything out throughout the game and in the course of the game, through the ups and downs of the game and through the runs of the game. And I think the Thunder have shown that they have been smart enough to figure these things out for the most part. They mainly goal should be just continue it and stay healthy as much as they can, because this team has a lot of things going for them that's real good to see from an analyst perspective. And I really don't have any critiques or anything negative to say about the Thunder besides some games is going to have different matchups and different styles of play, and you got to study and be prepared and be ready for whatever happens in those games, because you got to expect the worst sometimes too, even though you don't want to think like that. It's just being realistic, and it's just how it goes. But the Thunder, this game, it looks like they played around a little bit, and Shea has really been a guy that I've been watching a lot because his team has been so good. But his decision making when it comes to settling for tough shots and trying to get his offense going, I think that he can do more. I feel like he's not going to the paint as much. He's not attacking as much. He's just doing these dribble, throw the three up, throw the three up, throw the three up, and just living with it. And I think that they can get better looks and better opportunities if he turns down those shots and finds other ways to create for himself or for others. And the shooting, if their shooting is there, they're definitely going to be tough, but they showed that in the first quarter, and they showed that throughout this game, but it hasn't always been there. And like we say, a lot of people are complaining about the three-point shooting, but that's why they have put the line in the game for that reason, to open up the floor and give you a reward for being able to be a marksman or even to take the shot in general. And it causes the defense to play harder. You can't get comfortable. You can't settle as much, because the three-point shot allows you to get in the game quicker and faster because it's worth more points, and it punishes you. I don't really mind it because that's the whole purpose of the line in the first place, and it has been doing wonders for the NBA. 1 minute you saying they changed the game, nobody can win with this type of style, until the Warriors show that they can be a dynasty with the shooting marksman, sharpshooter type of style, and we have embraced them and have loved them and have hated them for that same reason, because they were so good for so long, and it was so fun and exciting to watch because they was doing something new and they was doing it at a high level to the point that the league wanted to copy off what they was doing because of the revenue, because of the competitiveness, and because of the pride of the NBA in general, showing you that if you can do it, we can build a team that can do it too. Now it never happened that way, and the Warriors should get a lot of credit for being able to win 4 titles and become the Spurs of Golden State, and they did it, and they spoke it into existence. They put the work in also to be that type of team. But the Thunder has to figure out what's going to be their style in the fourth quarter in the playoffs, and how are they going to score, because Shea is showing you that he's not efficient and he's not dominant enough at the 3 point line. And he's also helping the defense out because a lot of these guys are not even fully guarding them. They just stand in front of them saying, if you're going to take that three, we're cool with it. You know, Shea is not the worst 3 point shooter, but he's not also, and never has been, a great one. And if you're going to just dribble and just throw up a three, and that's all you're going to continue to do for the most part of your offensive possessions, we're cool with you having a game where you're going 10 for 25. We'll take that if you're the best player, because that just means we done our job. We helped you pick the poison, and the poison is we live with you shooting a three over a hand. And that's how the game always been, but he's allowing people to get off defensively. And I don't like it because I know he's better than that, especially the way he played last year. But, you know, you're supposed to be getting better every year. You're supposed to be adding to your game every year because he is a great player, and that's how he got to this position. But I also feel like he can do more, and he should be doing more, and he should be the MVP. I picked him to be MVP this year, and I don't feel like he took his game to another level this year. I feel like the team has, but I don't feel like he has. And I feel like it's another level that he can get defensively. I feel like it's another way he can get better offensively. And he already defied the odds because none of us thought that Shea will be averaging 30 like he did last year. But he's not also having the same season this year. And I know the team got more talent. They got more players that can contribute. But you're supposed to be the best player on this team. And he hasn't really, he showed that he is. But I'm not going to go that far. But he can do, he can be up there with the Giannis's and the Jokic's and the Embiid's and the Lucas. He showed that last year. He should still be in that conversation. He shouldn't be fifth or sixth or seventh on somebody MVP voting, especially with the winning record that they have. And he should be top three. He should be top two. He should be the MVP because of the record outside of the Cavaliers and the Celtics. That should be his competition. And it's just not. You know, we seeing the games for what they are. We seeing what you're trying to do, and we seeing what you're accomplishing because it's right in our face as people that watch the game. But Shea, he has to do it. He has to do something better offensively instead of just letting the defense get off every single time that he plays, because just struggling to hit a mid range, I would take a mid range over a three because at least he showed that he's better at that. He can add a floater game. He can add getting back to the free throw line more. He has to mix it up or switch it up a little bit more because, like I said a couple games ago when they lost to the Bucks, teams are going to live with that, and teams are going to be happy with that. And long threes and long twos usually lead to transition, and that allows them to get the lead or keep the lead or get back in the game too without even needing to shoot a three, because sometimes it even leads to long rebounds. So I like the Thunder. I like what they're doing. I feel like the coach needs to find a way to get Shea in better positions and find a way to get him getting better touches and better looks. Because if you're just going to dribble, throw up a three, dribble once, throw up a three, especially early in the shot clock too, I'm going to be happy for that if I'm the opposing team. I'm going to be happy about that if I'm a defender. And even Dort doing the same thing. No dribble, throw up a three. Even if somebody in his face, if you make it, you make it. If you don't, I'm happy with that too. You got to find out what you're going to allow the teams to give and make sure you take everything else away. It sounds easier said than done because they only lost 5 times. That's how good the Thunder has been. And they also do compete defensively, so that helps a little bit too offensively because it creates transition that way too. But it's still a way for them to show that they have gotten better overall as a team, because they do have to beat a team like the Celtics in a 7-game series if they want to be champions, and I just don't see them being able to do it. Like, can they get to the finals? Yeah, they can match up well and get in and play well enough to get to the conference finals and the NBA finals, and I wouldn't be surprised. But I would be surprised if the Thunder left this season as champions. And that's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. But they still do have a timeline that can be extended for another 3 to 4 years at being at the top of the Western Conference because of the age. They're the youngest team in the NBA last year, and they still going to be around that even years later, and they should be getting better. Is my only thing that I'm saying, because Shea is just, and some of these players are just giving it to you if they miss because the shots are that difficult and that hard. But I know everybody in the NBA works on their game. All these players are really good at their game, and they have shown that they can be efficient in some of those games. But it's just a different level when you're going against contenders after contenders after contenders to be able to win a championship, because that's something that you don't really want to do because it just makes their job a lot easier, as they already expect that that's what you're going to take because that's what you've been showing all season. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation video just like this. Also do breakdowns of players like legends, current players, rookies, future stars, and also cover the NBA draft. And I do mock drafts. So you love that type of content, this is the channel for you. You can check out my channel. And if you want to follow me and get more information, or you want to see some different type of content that I offer, my social medias will also be on my channel too. Other than that, see you guys later, and hopefully give y'all some more analysis by the time the day is over. A lot of games on tomorrow, so I'll be in the studio. Y'all know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting it either way that you did it. And I appreciate that. And I just want y'all guys to know that before the video is over.